Okay, so you've got your brand new Edmodo grip and you're wondering how to get going, how to get started. And one of the first things that most of you are going to want to do is add content, upload folders. Okay, so we'll show you how to do this. At this point in time, I'm in my new group and I've got my group code and everything else here, but I've got folders down the left hand side. When I click on folders, there's nothing there. Now you could go ahead and add a folder here, but it's probably good practice to go up here to where it says library and create your folder there instead. Any folder you add in here will go directly to your library anyway. But in future, when you're going to look for folders, you'll be looking for them in the library. Okay, so we'll click on library. And it's showing you now my library items. If I change the folder, it shows you all the folders that I have in Edmodo. They're all contained in here. So simply click on new folder. I'm going to just call this new folder. And I can then choose to share it with as many of the groups in Edmodo that I want. So in this case I want to share it with my new group and click create. Now I could share it with all of these or none of these, but I'm just going to click create, and so there's my new folder created. Now when I click into my folder, my new folder, it's empty. I've got a number of options here. I've got folder options. I can rename the folder, delete it, make it public, and it gives you a URL, a web address, where your folder could be viewed online. And you can also change the share settings, which groups it's shared with. This view just allows you to view the files as lists or thumbnails. So there's nothing in it at the moment, so there's nothing to view. So we're going to go ahead and hit add to folder. And here you'll get your dialog where you can add files or links to that folder. So maybe you're thinking of links to websites, links to past papers and things like that. You could have a folder with just links and past papers. But we're going to upload files this time. So I'm going to click on upload folder. You can upload single files, but we'll look at upload folder. Okay, so the dialog opens and you just choose whichever folder it is and click OK. And you'll see these going up. These actually are my bank statements, so they'll be quickly removed and definitely not be made public. Okay, so there's 3 of them, 2 and 1. And click. The important thing is then to click add at the bottom. So now I've got my new folder with my 5 files inside it. If we go back home now, just to check that everything has worked, and go into my new group, and when I click on folders, I should see my new folder with the 5 items inside. Now from here, interestingly, one thing that can be done, you can just click on this to add it to a post. You can remove items from folders, and students can also add them to their backpacks. So when students are viewing things, they can click on this and it'll appear for them in their library, which is called their backpack. Okay, so that's a little bit about adding content to your group.